Good evening, folks, and coming to you live from Miami-Dade. And we are about 36 hours removed from the Miami Dolphins securing an 11-6 victory over the New York Jets. And thank you to our opponent next weekend, the Buffalo Bills. We are in the playoffs for the first time in over 6 years. I've gotten quite a few likes and comments on a video that my wife shot of me celebrating the Dolphins' victory. My wife's probably going to include a clip of that in this. But I wanted to talk about what if. What if? I've been around a long time. I've been a Dolphin fan since 1984. I was a little boy and my dad took me to see the Dolphins and the Patriots in the AFC Championship, where Marino was dominating those Patriots. And the Patriots actually won. Unreal. Those bastard Patriots been around for a long time. Anyways, what if? What if they win? What if this underdog, depleted, injured Miami Dolphin team win? I would say about a decade and a half ago, there was a team. And I don't necessarily like to talk about New York teams, but there was a team that finished the season 8-8. They were led by Tiki Barber and Eli Manning, 8-8. They played every single game on the road in the playoffs and would go on to meet the undefeated Tom Brady, Bill Belichick-led New England Patriots. And they won 8-8. They beat them. I'm not a Giants fan by any sense of the imagination. But this was a New York Giants team that, quite frankly, they had some talent on the defensive side. And depending on the day, Eli Manning, you had to think that you were wondering if he took his Flintstones vitamins that day to be a good quarterback. What if? What if the Dolphins win? What if the Dolphins can pull this off? What if the whole thing was to rest Tua for the playoffs? What if? I definitely don't put my playoff hopes on a 7th round pick, Skylar Thompson. Teddy Bridgewater seems to have, at the recording of this video, Teddy Bridgewater got a hangnail. He's out for the rest of the playoffs. What if you have Chubb playing with, it looks like one hand, it looked like a nub. You have all of these guys that are toughening up. People, let's not forget that Tua was in many categories at his position this year ranked number one. Number one. We have a dual threat in Jalen Waddle and Tyreek Hill. And we have a Dolphin team that, quite frankly, can beat anyone. Anyone. Not led by Skylar Thompson, though. Not led by Teddy Bridgewater. And most certainly not led by Mike Lennon. You have a better chance of Jason Sanders coming up under center and playing quarterback for the Miami Dolphins. But what if Tua Is that 100%?
We win.
We win.
Everything.
What if they make the run of a lifetime? What if they could replicate what the New York Giants did that long ago against the Patriots? 8-8. Technically speaking, it's almost the same thing, except we have one more game now. 9-8. Is this a successful season? No. Are there a lot of questions? Yes. Do I think McDaniel is a good coach? Man, that guy's look yesterday, I think it should be a meme. That guy looked like he had the weight of the world come off of him when Sanders kicked that kick.
I like McDaniel. But
I do like McDaniel. He's funny, he's goofy, and he's short and stubby. And for some reason, his hair stays in the same place all the time. Jimmy Johnson-like. What if the Dolphins win? What if the Dolphins go up to Buffalo and win? They could only win with Tua, with Waddle, with Tyreek Hill.
we almost beat them in the snow, and we beat them here.
To understand Mostert has a broken finger or something like that, but we have Jeff Wilson. He's a workhorse. We have Gesicki. We have Cedric Wilson. We have a great defense. We have a team that, quite frankly, can beat anyone. Anyone. What if? This is a team that wasn't made up to have a 5 or 10 year run. This is a team that was prepared to win now. They're prepared to win now. They're prepared to win next year. We're not here to wait till next year. And yes, I've read the comments and seen the likes and all that of why I was celebrating. I was born and raised in Chicago. I'm a Cubs fan. I know what it's like to root for this losing team all the time. I know what it's like. I really, really, really do. Okay? In my era, we had Michael Jordan, so we were used to winning. But these are the Dolphins, a time-honored tradition. And I know that a lot of people still go on the fact that they're the only perfect team in professional sports. History in 1972. This isn't 1972. This is 2023. We have quite arguably one of the greatest wide receivers of the modern era. And he's being joined by another great one, Jalen Waddle.
It's about time the Dolphins get another win.
I truly believe that if the offensive line can protect Tua enough,
I've never seen a Super Bowl win.
They win.
From them.
They win. I wasn't alive the last time the Dolphins won the Super Bowl. I was a little tyke the last time the Dolphins went to the Super Bowl. And I was a teenager when the Buffalo Bills eliminated the Miami Dolphins in the AFC Championship in the 90s.
Well, we're going to eliminate them.
With the great Marino at quarterback. But this is different. This is very different. This is a team that their ego trip is to be the best. And I believe they are. They've just had setbacks. I believe that Coach McDaniel's greatest success has also been his greatest failure. He has basically mounted an entire offense around Tua and only Tua. Because let's be honest, Teddy Bridgewater looks lost. Skylar Thompson, God bless him, he just didn't make a mistake.
He did pretty good.
He did everything not to lose. He did everything not to lose. God bless him. Okay? What if the Dolphins win?
And we gotta say why you said piece of shit to Sanders, because he's not a piece of shit in the last video.
Oh my. Okay. Sanders hasn't really had the best of years. And yes, I've been a little ticked off, missing some extra points and some vital field goals.
Because you're jealous.
Okay, maybe a little. He wears my old number. I truly believe that Sanders yesterday kicked the field goal of his career. He truly did.
But why are you jealous?
I am not jealous. My wife seems to find him super hot. And my wife even calls him her football husband. It's not a happy thing to hear. My wife's laughing back there, and let's be honest, people.
Well, he saved us many times, okay?
He did not save us one time this year.
Okay.
He saved us yesterday on the day.
The important day.
On the most important day. Quite frankly, I just keep saying this. What if I do not believe that the Buffalo Bills have a chance if Tua plays a complete game with the entire Miami Dolphins? Those are my thoughts. Reach down in the comments, whatever you'd like, and let's go ahead and argue about this till Sunday, 1 o'clock. But until then,
well, let's hope we get Tua back.
let's hope for Tua. We should know for sure by Wednesday.
Let's pray. Pray for Tua.
Let's pray for Tua. And also, thoughts and prayers to number 3 of the Buffalo Bills, which I'm to understand he was just released.
Yes, good.
From the hospital. So God bless him and hope he does really, really well and hope to see him on the field next year. For Malong Fan. Is that right?
Yeah, I think so. That's his name.
MALONGFAN. You wrote one heck of a comment as it relates to how your wife was. And, you know, the similarities, how my wife, you know, laughs at the things I do, especially when I'm cheering on the Dolphins.
Very sweet and touching.
And it was extremely sweet. It brought tears to both of us. Sounds like true love, my friend. And myself, I'm going through a little something when it comes to my parents. And my mom is in care right now. I've discovered what seeing true love is, and also having the wife that I do who puts up with a lot of my shit. Especially me at 45 acting like a silly little boy yesterday, jumping up and down with my 215 pounds.
It was cute.
Yeah, I tried. But Malong Fan, my thoughts, my prayers, and my well wishes to you. And I appreciate that comparison. That was an honor and a privilege that you were able to make that type of comparison. So with that said, pray for the Dolphins. Pray for Tua to come back. What if they win? Oh my. Everybody in the NFL, be careful. If they beat the Buffalo Bills, they beat anybody else. With that said, God bless you all. Stay safe. Get vaccinated. Stay inside. Take care of that cold. God bless you all. Let's go for them Dolphins. Thank you.
Go Fins.